I know what you're all thinking. That I'm crazy and insane, and you might be right. Hey, Pup Bone. Hey, Live Invader. Hello, Ozzy. How is everybody today? Yes, Olivia, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. Should I change the view, though? Let's see. Because, green screen, there's so many different effects you can get. I mean, nah, I was better before. Just saying. Whatever, I'll keep it like this. It's fine. But thank you for the backyard comment. It's actually not looking super great right now, but hey, look, there's a dot. Do you see dot? Yeah. Hi from Xenia, Ohio. Well, hello, Dave Thomas. Are you the David Thomas from Wendy's? I think he's dead. So, Josh, how's it going? Hey, Kit, Ozzy, Mr. Ataz. Well, we might do marshmallows when I do a fire hangout, perhaps. Awesome backyard. Where's the pug? Huh, Precious. Come here, Precious. Come here. She's right here. Hi. Hi. People are asking about you. Yeah, she's here. You'll probably see her in the background. Come on. Want to come up? No, she doesn't want to come up. Come up. Want this side? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I know, that's in your way, isn't it? All right, let me move that a bit. There we go. Further away and all that jazz. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nah, the pug doesn't want to come up, so you'll probably see her in the background at some point, but yeah. Hey, Tim, how's it going? Yeah, it is a beautiful day here today. Yep, the Dave Thomas who started Wendy's is dead. Been dead for years, sadly. Yes, I know. But I got myself some Jack Daniels Tennessee whiskey and cola today for the live. Every super chat, I'll be having a drink. So I did want to get the Crown Royal and cola, but they were actually sold out. So I had to go with something else. This is just as good. Crown Royal's better, honestly. But hey, let's see. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I approve. Sounds good, Ozzy. Dave Thomas is having some scotch. The secret ingredient for McCoy's bean recipe. Tennessee whiskey, Spock. You want to snort? Yeah. Olivia Julius, $2. Didn't mean any offense. Sorry, Cap. You didn't offend me. Why would you get the impression that you offended me? Just with the green screen thing. It's green because there's lots of green here in Canada. So, thank you, Olivia. No offense intended, for sure, and no offense taken. So don't worry. As they say, no harm, no foul. It's all good. I hear Trekyards Crown Royal is the best Crown Royal. This is true. The Trekyard Signature Edition. Captain's Reserve. It's good stuff. Knock on wood, but Strange New Worlds is nailing it. Yes, Mr. Captain. Bourbon and beans, an explosive combination. Yeah. I love beans. Ah, yes. Anyway, figured I'd just do a live, hang out with you guys for a little bit. Sylvia decided to go have a little bit of a nap, so I'm not spending time with the Sylvia, the Admiral. So I thought I would chat with you fine folks. Sorry, just dusting off my tripod. Kit 10K. I'm also outside with our dogs Jack and Archie and my cat Allie. Ooh. Is your cat Allie an alley cat? I'm glad you guys could come and hang out with me. I figured I'd do it at a different time of day. I kind of hit that UK demographic at like 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. for them. Usually I go too late and everybody's asleep. So hopefully some of them will be able to see this and come and hang out with us and chat. So yeah. Ooh, yes, she is. That's why I called her that. Good call, Kit. Mr. Captain 93, so what planet is that away mission taking place today? I'm waiting for the white rabbit to go running by. This is planet Canadia. Just looking to see where the pug is. Maybe you guys will see the pug in the background at some point. Oh, she's lying behind my chair. Oh well. What is that whiskey and cola like? It is amazingly good. It's very good, the canned cola and whiskey. Perfectly measured, it's just the right amount. It's awesome. It's great. All right. Did I hear you're from the Great White North? Yes, I'm speaking to you live now from London, Ontario, Canada. Smart Smear, speaking of Canadians, I don't remember asking if you've seen Letterkenny. I've seen a few Letterkennys here and there. I haven't got into watching the whole series. Okay, here we go. A friend of Sylvia's sister, so the Admiral's sister Sandra has a friend whose sister is on the show. So, yeah, fun fact. Empress Pug is never far away. This is true. Yes, Sean, give it a try. Go pick some up. It's like $3 a can, not even. Sometimes it's $2.79. Vile Mike says, well, I finished my CNA stream about 90 minutes ago. About to get some lunch type stuff before working on the eBay store. Nice. So we got lucky seeing you here live. Is it lucky? Would you call it luck? Been to Windsor a lot. Not a lot. Sylvia's sister Sandra went to school in Windsor, got her Bachelor of Arts and doctorate or whatever in psychology in Windsor. So I've been to Windsor a few times. I drive through Windsor a lot when I go to the States. But yeah. Hi Matt, how's it going? Olivia Julius, I'm getting my passport, going to do loads of Detroit to Toronto CA ATS. Is having a lot of hard time finding vaccinated drivers, and I've been drafted. That's cool. Toronto is only like an hour and a half from here, so maybe we can meet up sometime. Tom Casey, $2, stopping by just to say hi. Well, thank you, Tom. Much appreciated. Cheers to you for that. Thank you. Kid 10K, never told you, but I gave my dog Jack his name. When he pissed me off, I could call him Jackass. It's pretty good. Yeah, hold on, I should probably put that in here. Boom, baby. There we go. BJ Vincent, good afternoon, Cap. Your backyard looks beautiful. Make me realize I have to cut my own yard tomorrow. I cut the grass like 2 days ago, and it's actually to the point where it needs to be cut again. So thank you. Dave Thompson says, used to live in Toledo, by the way. My favorite band is from Toronto. Wow, there you go. Olivia, I don't want to meet you in real life. Could you imagine? I'd be phasered immediately, then attacked by a pug. All right, cool. That's fine. Looks like a nice day for driving the Camaro. I agree. It would be a fantastic day for driving the Camaro. However, oh, there's the pug. The Camaro is running great, except the other day it's got a little bit of a fluctuation on the tachometer and a little bit of losing power. So talk to my mechanic. It's likely either the MSD ignition or the ignition coil, I guess. So I'm taking the car in on Wednesday to have it looked at. So while normally I would probably go out for a drive right now, because of that issue, that's why I'm here talking to you live. Because normally I would just hop in the car and go for a bit of a drive. But lucky for you guys, I'm not going to do that because I don't want it to cause any issues or anything. So I'm just going to leave it in the driveway where it's nice and safe and get it looked at later next week. So so jealous. I'm here in Scotland. I had to turn the heating on 2 days ago. Oh no. It's beautiful here. Oh no, hope your repair doesn't cost too much. I don't think it'll be too bad. No, not too worried about it. But if anyone would like to super chat and contribute to the Camaro repair fund, that'd be awesome. 33 of you here, 21 likes. Hit that like button, guys. The car is running great. The $2 a liter gas, not so much. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. It's expensive to run that thing because it's $2. It's $2.07 here today for regular gas. So for the premium Petro-Canada 94 grade octane that I have to get for the Camaro, it's probably like $2.45 or 47 cents per liter, which is like ridiculous. Ever tried Jack Daniel's grape drink? I'm not a fan of Jack, but their grape wine cooler thingy is good. I don't care how girly it is. I don't care about girly drinks either. Girly drinks taste so much better. So just drink what you enjoy. But no, I haven't tried that. Did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in? No. Ever hear of a Plymouth Sunbird? Yes. I believe so. Louis Julius, I'm going to be 30 on Friday. You heard me. I'm going to be old, antiquated, over the hill, close to deadline. How does that make you feel? 30 is not old, so shut up. What year is your Camaro? My Camaro is a 79. Oh, that is 85 degrees Fahrenheit. I am not sure what that is everywhere else, but the USA units. Yeah, well, freedom units. Kit 10K. Me and my dad use stuff called Seafoam to clean the engine of our cars. My car runs just fine, but after putting one can in the tank, the gas tank, I can already feel it running smoother than before. Seafoam to clean the engine. Like the inside of the engine, is it a fuel additive, or is it like to clean the engine bay? What's this live about? Nothing. It's a hangout. That's the point. If people want to come, you can ask me anything you want. We can chat. We can talk whatever you guys want to talk about. That's what it's about, Dan. Why does a live have to be about something? Samuel's the same way. He's like, we can't just do a hangout. We have to have a topic. It's like, okay, I get it. Because his idea is we draw the people in with the topic, and then we're so engaging and entertaining and likable that people stay for the end when we're just shooting the shit. But I just like doing hangouts. I don't like coming up with a topic every time. It's stressful. It's frustrating. Every now and then I'll throw in a topic just because there's something I do want to talk about. But No, there's nothing to talk about. This is just a hangout with the captain. Like you're sitting on my deck here with me, hanging out in my backyard, just chilling. So, you know, ask me whatever you want, talk to me about whatever you want. We'll just chat. Thank you, Tim. Yes, 79 is an awesome year for the Camaro. Not a band account puts in $2. Will we ever get classic Trek back, but not new Trek? I don't know what that means exactly, but sure. Classic Trek being what? We kind of got classic Trek back a little bit with Strange New Worlds. It's the classic characters, classic time frame, classic story structure, classic writing. So I don't know what you mean. This whole new Trek. New Trek. New Trek and woke. Fuck, terms I can't fucking stand anymore. So. Kirk Novak. I'm 41. Every time I get up, I make the ugh sound. Well, Mike, talking about the Camaro makes me miss my 64 GTO. Ooh, good car. Your petrol is sold by the liter, isn't it? Yes, our gas is sold by the liter. Name your 80s movie crush. I think it was 80s, but it'd be Alicia Silverstone in Clueless. I was so in love with her. I had a lot of them growing up. Elizabeth Shue in Adventures in Babysitting as well. Jennifer Connelly in The Rocketeer. Got a lot of crushes. So Dan Ben, well, I didn't know that the life was titled Hangout. If I did, I may not have asked. That's okay. Seafoam cleans out the inside of the engine. Okay, never heard of it. Dan Milborn thinks the Hangout is great. Thank you. Not a band account, $2. What is your take on the North Ireland trade zone? I don't know a goddamn thing about it. It's the first time I've heard the term. So just everybody be nice to each other and stop being so fucking petty. I don't know. That's my advice. Just fucking get along. BJ Vincent, wait till you hit 50 plus, then talk to me about feeling old, antiquated over the hill, close to deadline. Crazy Snarfy, does your Camaro have a 350 cubic inch engine? Yes, it's got a 350 small block. It does have I had it rebuilt quite a number of years ago, and they bored the pistons out, so they're actually bigger pistons, more displacement, I guess. I don't know. I don't know a lot about cars. I just know what I like to drive, and I just say, here's money, make it go fast. So yeah, they did a bunch of shit to it. So Dan Ben, as Playmobil are to make a Klingon bird of prey, do you think they will send it to you? I wouldn't be surprised. I can contact them. I haven't seen anything about it. Somebody mentioned that was going to be a thing, and I looked it up. I couldn't find anything about a Playmobil bird of prey. So I don't know where people are hearing that, where they're getting that from. I would love to get one and take a look at it and do a review for you guys, but haven't seen anything about it, so we'll have to wait and see. Vile Mike, thanks, Kit. I was too lazy to Google. Ozzy, 79, just getting out junior school, started high school in 1980. Nice. Hey Cap, how's the temps up there in Maple Leaf Land? It's like 27 degrees Celsius today. A little bit cooler than it was yesterday. Yesterday was warmer, but it's really nice. Smart Smears, since Captain Foley is sitting outside his house, we are currently looking at the literal Trekyard. The Trekyard, everyone. Da-ding ding. Psh. Ooh, Linda Carter as Wonder Woman. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Actually, Jane, okay, if you're gonna go that's 70s. So 70s, I'd say Jane Seymour in Battlestar Galactica, or the blonde that played Cassiopeia in Battlestar Galactica as well. But yeah, Linda Carter, for sure. Mr. Captain 93, the last Strange New Worlds had a little feel of, for the world is hollow feel. Next week looks a lot more like the Naked Time. I haven't seen a preview for next week, so. Chris Gwillem, £4.50, so thank you. Loving Strange New Worlds? I am as well. Vial Mike says 80s crush. Was Fast Times at Ridge Mountain High from the 80s? I would say yes. So you're thinking Phoebe Gates? I think that's her name, Phoebe Gates. Captain Ron Phillips, $5 for the Camaro, or at least the cup of Tim Hortons coffee while you wait at the auto shop. Aw, thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. I won't be waiting. We're gonna drive it down there to the mechanic on Tuesday. He's gonna get a chance. He's got some free time on Wednesday to look at it, so I'm gonna drop it off on Tuesday, give him the keys, and then he can have it for a couple days if he needs it or whatever. So I don't know. We'll just take it down there and see. But yeah, it's a Tuesday thing that I'm doing that, and we'll see how it goes. So I'll keep you guys posted on the status of the Camaro, should you really care. Hopefully it is something minor, because it had a complete overhaul before I put it away for the winter. New spark plugs, new wires, new fuel filter, new air filter, new oil filter, oil change. Also had a new high performance racing fuel pump put on. Had a new fuel regulator put in last year. A bunch of new hoses. So yeah, it's going to be something minor, I'm pretty sure. But thank you guys for the support. Did you see the new Avatar 2 trailer? Hell yes, I did. The Way of Water or whatever. It's funny because I just literally watched Avatar in 3D like a week ago. I thought, I haven't watched this in a while, I'll put it in. I forgot how good it was. It's a really good movie. But yeah, looking forward to the new Avatar films now. Is Strange New Worlds filmed in Toronto as well? Yes, it is. Get your Avatar sci-fi film and Avatar The Last Airbender with the same name. Birth Defect says 80s crush answers should always be answered with Cindy Crawford. I was never the biggest Cindy Crawford fan. Brooke Shields probably more than Cindy Crawford for me, honestly. Kelly LeBrock from Weird Science. Oh. Do naughty things to me, Kelly. Did you know that years ago, Las Vegas proposed to build the life-size Enterprise A refit as a tourist attraction? Rock Star South. Yes, I did a whole video on that, a captain's log talking about that. I believe it's over on my Captain Foley personal channel, though, so check it out. Not a band account, $2. In Strange New Worlds, will we finally see the start of Spurk? No, because fuck that, and I never want to hear that term referred to on my channel ever again. That is the stupidest fucking shit I've ever seen. It's just fucking stupid. So no. Crazy Snarfy, what part of Canada are you from? I live in New Brunswick. I am in London, Ontario, Canada. London, Ontario. Mr. Captain 93, who wants to see the Cap get his bird of prey and run around his yard making warp noises? Hey, I could do that. Not that I really want to. I don't like running, but... Ooh, Samuel's here. Hey, buddy. Anniversary weekend going well. Going to have cake soon. Well, wish them a happy birthday. Wish them a happy anniversary from me again, and I hope they have a good one. And have a piece of cake for me. I know you don't want another piece. Feel full, but go. You know what? Captain Foley's not here, and he wants some cake. So, have a piece for me. Dave Thompson. The first model I built as a kid was a Romulan bird of prey. Ooh, nice. Kit 10K. Today my model boat club had a meet. Just got home an hour ago, so yeah, it was really nice where I am too. Awesome. General Grievous throws in $2. Have a drink on me. My 30th birthday was yesterday. Well, happy belated birthday to you, Mr. General, sir. Hope you had a good one. And yeah, my birthday's coming up too. It's coming up May 28th. We got a lot of birthdays this month. Matt Boardman just had his birthday. Olivia's got hers coming up soon. Samuel's is right behind mine. Mine's May 28th. His is June 7th. Wow, it's like 'tis the season for the birthdays. Thank you, Chris. Vile Mike, yes, it was Phoebe Gates. Nemesis Warrior, if a bird attacks him, who is to blame? The pug. Olivia Julia, send a picture of Playmobil Bird of Prey on the YouTube chat. Oh, thank you. Dave Thompson says his crush from the 80s was Dr. Crusher. Crazy Snarfy, after seeing the second episode of Stranger Worlds, it seemed like Spock was tone deaf when he had to harmonize with Uhura. Dan Ben, did you see the new Lego Collector Series Transformers Optimus Prime? If not, you can find a video for it on the Lego YouTube channel. Yes, I saw it. It's about $150, I believe, $160, and pretty big, and it transforms too. It's one I wouldn't mind getting. I don't know, maybe I'll shoot them an email and see if they're willing to send me one as for a review on the Captain Foley personal channel. Are you Ricky Bobby? Drive, he wants to go fast. If you're not first, or yeah, if you're not first, you're last. That's how it goes. Dan Ben, did you like the lady from the 80s Buck Rogers show? Yes, Wilma. Wilma Deering. What the hell is the actress's name, though? Yes. Kit 10K. My crush from the 80s was Marina Sirtis. She was my first TV crush. Wait, was? What the hell am I saying? I still have a crush on her. Sorry to hear that, Kit. Dave Thompson. So if you can get a walk-on part, see if you can get a walk-on part. I would love to, but probably not likely. Mr. Captain 93, since Stranger World was filmed in Toronto, we should soon get the obligatory scene at Toronto City Hall. Ah, yes, Toronto City Hall. It's quite futuristic looking, so who knows? Maybe they will. Vile Mike, what about Vanessa Angel from Weird Science's TV show? Also, Anise from SG1. I don't know who Anise is from SG1, but Vanessa Angel, I vaguely remember the Weird Science TV show, but I don't remember what she looks like offhand. Any Star Trek or Star Wars crush? Oh, so many. So many, my dude. Robin Loeffler, Ashley Judd. Robin Loeffler was a huge crush of mine. There's a lot of them. A lot of TOS ones too, like Dr. Helen Noel. Oh, Dr. Helen Noel. Yes, please. There's also so many other ones. It's kind of hard to say. As for Star Wars, let's see. I mean, Carrie Fisher definitely had her cute moments, but overall, not my type really. Can't think of any other Star Wars ones. Mr. Captain 93, can you do a quick live stream before you go in to see Top Gun? Or a quick one in after the car? No. As you guys know, I'm seeing, okay, so that's a Thursday, May 26th. I'm getting an early screening of it. It's at 7:10. Now, as you guys know, Thursdays is new Star Trek Day. So I'll do my filming in the morning with Samuel. We'll go see Top Gun early. And I'm guessing 9:30 at the minimum will be, or the maximum will be out of there, so 9:30, and it's about a 20-minute drive from my house. So as you guys know, I have Thursday night first reaction to the new Strange New World trip video or episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule it for 10:30, about half an hour later, just so I have some play and some wiggle room to get back, and then I'll just talk about Strange New Worlds. Talk about Strange New Worlds and probably a little bit about Top Gun, but I think I'll do a Top Gun live discussion maybe on Friday night. So not a band account throws in $2. Which Star Trek species has the sexiest women? They all have very sexy women, but I really dig Andorians for some reason. Did you see the Lego Danube class from Blue Bricks? Looks amazing. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of the Blue Bricks ones, so. Dan Ben, opinion on the Trisha Jane Helfer, Canadian actress model known for playing Cylon number 6 in BSG. She's all right. There's a few scenes where she's quite attractive, but overall she's not really my type. First of all, her chest is a little too small for me, but again, there are some outfits she wears and whatnot that are quite nice. Yeah, I mean, from BSG, the most attractive one out of them for me is Lucy Lawless. She looks amazing, as always. Trisha Helford's all right, but eh. And Katie Sackhoff, I gotta admit, I'm actually liking her now. I didn't like Katie Sackhoff for the longest time, you know, Starbuck, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But now that I'm, you know, almost all the way through season 3 of BSG, she's really impressed me with her acting and her character, and now I really like her. I like Katie Sackhoff now, so there you go. It's proof that people can change my mind. My mind isn't set, you know, I'm not that old that I can't change my opinion on things. So in the future video, when I say, I think Katie Sackhoff was awesome, and somebody go back to like a video 3 years ago where I had a clip saying, I hate Katie Sackhoff, can't really stand her. I'm not contradicting myself. It's called evolving and changing as a person and not being a complete fucking asshole that you have such a closed mind that your opinions can't be changed. So, yeah. What walk-on would you have? What walk-on would you have? Maybe being detained by security for being a fake captain. No, I don't know. Irish farmer girl, yes, from Up the Long Ladder. Anise is a Tok'ra in SG Season 1, Season 4. Okay, but I can't picture her right now, so there's a lot of people in Stargate, and I don't know what she looks like, so I can't even tell you. Well, Mike, I gotta head out. Have a good insert relative time period here. Later, folks. See you, Vile Mike. Sean, wished Trek Day was Tuesday, just so I can make the Harriman joke every week. Matt Boardman says, can't wait to see your Top Gun discussion. Matt, I love you to death. The fact you've kept quiet about Top Gun all this time and you know how much I love it and how much I want to see it makes me want to hit you. So maybe I won't talk to you about it at all. Maybe I'll lock you out of that live somehow. Because you could have told me all about it and you could have got my opinion already. But no, I'm Mr. Professional. I signed an NDA. I'm just kidding, Matt. I love you. I love you. But I hate you so much for not telling me what the fuck happens in the movie. Oh my God. Crazy Snarfy. Sherry Jackson from the TOS episode What Little Girls Made Of is the hottest actress, wardrobe included. Absolutely 100% wrong. She's all right. She's mid-range of the TOS Star Trek actresses for me. The costume, yes, the costume's amazing, but yeah. Sean says, digging Andorians, huh? All fun, and he's, till she says, that's not my antenna. Ooh. Stephen Padeshi, T'Pol Enterprise, the shower scene, the top crop, wow. T'Pol's all right. She's grown on me over the years too. Still not really my type though, attraction-wise, so. BJ Vincent, I always liked Mia Sarah or Sloane from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yes, absolutely agree with you. She was also in Legend. I forget the name of her character in Legend, but she was in Legend with Tim Curry and Tom Cruise, so. Dave Thompson, my favorite TOS era, even though it was never seen, were Dreadnoughts. I think you meant to say my favorite TOS era ship. And yes. Kit 10K, do you like any of the women from Babylon 5? I mean, I haven't watched all of Babylon 5, but yeah, I like a lot of the women from Babylon 5. Sean O'Sullivan, since every sci-fi and is coming and comic book show is based in Canada. You have any celebrity sighting stories? I once saw Colm Meaney in Dublin, but given that we have her in Aurelia Brady, the odds are slim to nothing. No, I don't live in Toronto, and even if you did, Toronto's a big fucking place. Chances are slim you'll see anybody. The one celebrity sighting I did have was when I was in Stratford years and years and years ago. Stratford, Ontario, Canada. That's where I grew up. I saw Garrett Wynne Davies. He was in a show at the time called Forever Night, which was one of my favorite shows at the time. It's about a police detective in Toronto that was also a 800-year-old vampire called Nick Knight. And saw him, and I was just in a bookstore in Stratford, and it was awesome. Got his autograph. But other than that, I mean, haven't had many casual bump-ins with celebrities. No. Tangerine Star 26. Hey Cap, nice to see your London is bright and sunny. My London is dull and wet. Ugh. My wife is in Calgary at the moment with work. Any recommendations? I don't know. No, I don't. But good to see you, Tangerine Star. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your time away from the wife. Take time for yourself. I'm gonna sneeze in a second. That's disgusting. This big bitch of a fucking pine tree, every year this time of year, pollen. There's pollen everywhere. Like, just wipe my finger on the table, there's pollen on my finger. And this was wiped off yesterday. Ugh. Plus it gets all over the cars, so you clean the car, and the next day it's covered in pollen. It's fucking bullshit. But anyway. Warren Eckerson, Erin Gray, that's her name, thank you. I met her incredibly charming personality, said her father liked to read. One day when they drove up to the library, the librarian came out and told him there were no new books. Thank you, Sonic fan. It's not that nice of a backyard, but thank you. I appreciate it. Matt's like, I just want you to see it happen and be happy it wasn't ruined for you. You can't ruin anything. I'm not one of those, oh my God, I got it, spoiler. Spoilers are fine. You still have to see how it plays out on screen, how the visual effects work, how the story leads up to it, how the characters interact to it. You know, most spoilers, I'm not going to say all, some need to be not spoiled. I do admit that. However, 90% of spoilers aren't spoilers. It's just like, ooh, that's cool. That makes me more excited because now I'm anticipating seeing that. You know, so it's flawed logic, Matt. Flawed logic. Sean O'Sullivan, from what I have seen of your house, you really have a sweet quarters. Did you manage to buy in after the crash? We got this house like 13 years ago. Got the house about 13 years ago. We got it for a steal at $147,000. And now, with the market the way it is, houses on our street that are not as nice as ours are selling for $550,000, $560,000. So, yeah, we're sitting pretty good right now. We're located right next to the main highway and in the south end of the city, so there's everything you want. It's like within a 15-minute drive. Plus, we have access to the 401 and the 402, like literally a minute or so away, because you just head over that way, and we're right at the edge of the city, essentially. So, yeah, it's a perfect place, and real estate values are through the roof. So, Dave Thompson, Top Gun is like the F-14 Tomcats more than F-18 Hornet. Yes. The F-14, I don't give a flying fuck about the F-18. I don't want to see F-18s in Top Gun 2, but we're going to. That being said, the Tomcat's in the trailer, so hopefully there's quite a bit of Tomcat footage. That'd be awesome. But honestly, I'm not looking forward to the F-18 footage at all. So, on the F-18, replacing the F-14. Shame on you, F-18. Pathetic. Keeping Me Up podcast. Canadian trees, Canadian grass, Canadian captains. All the best things in life. John O'Sullivan, to Paul in that scene where she is being auctioned off and the Orion just picks her up and threw her around with me. Yeah, well, that Orion was the Big Show, a wrestler, so. Birth defect. Hold on, though. Doesn't the Andorian species have several genders? More than 2? I don't know. Probably. Forever Night is like the only vampire show I liked. Forever Night's awesome. Wait. All Canadians don't know each other? What? It's true. I don't know Paul in Vancouver. Sorry. Sonic Fan 22. Would you rather watch Spider-Man 3, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, or No Way Home? No Way Home. Keeping Me Up podcast. Bless you. Chop down that big bitch of a pine tree. Fuck that tree. Now it's nice shade and stuff, so it's fine. Defiant Mr. Raven Productions. This year has been kind to me in regards to my allergies. That's good. I don't even have allergies. So, Dan Ben, 90s Tracy Scoggins was Elizabeth Lockley in B5. She was also in Lois and Clark. Okay. Tangerine Star 26. That's very wise and prescient. What? I'm currently building a Gundam Zaku Master Grade. Only decals to go. Oh, the advice for what you should do. Gotcha. Kit 10K. Never told you, but I actually got to meet WWE superstar The Undertaker years ago. People say he's a nice guy. Not only is he a nice guy, he's a real class act of a guy. And it's pretty funny too. Yes, he is. Ulama Drab. I don't think anyone's actually flying the F-14 anymore. The Iranians are. The Iranians still have a few. They don't fly them very often, but there are a few. Though the F-18 was better, it's 4 louder. Thought the F-18 was better, therefore louder. What? No, the F-18 is not better. Absolutely not. Be glad it's not the F-22. I like the F-22s. Crazy Snarky. Bridget Ann White, the girl in the mud bath in the DS9 episode Who Mourns for Adonis, was hot as fuck. Who Mourns for Morn, not Who Mourns for Adonis. I can't picture her right now, but probably yes. Big Black Dick, great name. I love you, man. I've been a sub since you guys had a couple of 100 followers, but I just can't support any new fake Trek, bro. Not Kurtzman or whatever, not JJ Verse, none of it, bro. I support you though, LOL. Thank you, man, appreciate that. And you don't have to support the new shows if you don't want to. But we still have to talk about, that's our job. That's what we got to talk about. So watch the other videos. Go to the Captain Foley personal channel, subscribe to that. Watch the stuff that's not related to the new Star Trek shows. Any other videos that we make. Appreciate you. Join these lives where I just hang out and talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Sonic Fan 22, what are your thoughts on the Natalie Portman as an actress and person? I don't know. I don't really have thoughts on her. As an actress, she's pretty good. As a person, I don't know. I haven't heard anything really about her. So there you go. That's the answer. Birth defect. The best fighter of that generation of fighters are the F-15, but the Tomcat could carry the heaviest load, making it very dangerous to other countries. Fuck the F-15 Eagle. Yeah, I know. There's like F-15C, D, fuck F-15. Yeah, I get it. They're fine. They're nice. They're all right. There's no F-14. Sorry. Yes, they might be better strategically and more multi-purpose and can be changed into different configurations. Whatever. Who gives a flying fuck? They don't look like an F-14. They don't have the style of an F-14. So fuck the F-15. And yeah, sorry, it's just a fact. Will here get request permission to buzz the tower? Oh my god. Ryan Lindner, what will happen when there will Star Trek convention and everyone goes crazy for Pike and Boo's Discovery? Has it happened yet? No, it'll never happen. Anytime Discovery is on stage, every time Discovery is, or Star Trek Picard's on stage, you never get boos. You never get these people that are online. I fucking hate the new Trek. It's fuck the new Trek and your fucking show sucks and fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Those guys, you know what? They're not there. And if they are, they don't say anything. Nobody boos anybody at a Star Trek convention because in person, we're nice people. I've never met one detractor of Trekyards in person. Had one person, two people actually, in Vegas, separate people. One's now a very good friend of mine. The other one, I don't remember who he was. But two of them came up and said, I don't really agree with your opinion. So we're like, oh, well, that's fine. You don't have to agree with us all the time. It's impossible for everybody to agree all the time. So what did you not agree with? And we had a good conversation with him. He's now one of my best friends. William J. He's on these lives quite often. He's a good cosplayer and a good friend. The other guy was just like, so what opinion of ours didn't you agree with? And it was both me and Samuel there, and he came up and, I don't really like your channel. I don't like what you guys say sometimes. It's like, yeah, well, that's okay, that's fair. Not everybody's gonna like what we say all the time, so what's up? What didn't you like? I don't know, just and he walked away, and it's like, good job. Yeah, you don't get disrespectful people in person. Daniel Milburn, $10. Did you watch the Rick Berman interview from last Sunday on the Shuttlepod Show YouTube channel? Was curious your thoughts on his reasoning behind the finale and what brought Enterprise to an end. Cheers. Haven't seen it yet. I've been told I need to watch it, and I will at some point, but I haven't seen it yet. But thank you for the super chat. I'll talk about it at some other point after I've watched it, if I remember to watch it anytime soon. Dazzer C007. Good afternoon, Captain. Was wondering if your TOS Classic Tricorder Phaser and Communicator were from Diamond Select. I have the DS Phaser, but not the others yet. Quite pricey on eBay now. Yes, I have all of those from Diamond Select. I only have the Science Tricorder. I still want to get the Medical Tricorder from them and the Geological Survey Tricorder as well. Haven't got those. If anybody has them, is interested in selling them, let me know. But yes, I do have a bunch of the Diamond Select phasers, TOS. There's different colors handled. There's gold handle, there's a gray handle, there's a white handle. So I got a bunch of those. But yeah, they are getting harder to find. So, anyhow. Ozzy. I've met WWE legends Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bill Goldberg, and many others back in the day. Hello, Andre from Bosnia-Herzegovina. Hope I said it right that time. Sean. We have Picard, a TNG extension, and Prodigy, a Voyager extension. Will we ever get a DS9 extension? Probably yes. Mostly on Disco, I regret some styling choices and altering instead of maybe developing aliens. I regret a lot of this decisions on Discovery, but that was Brian Fuller's shit, and then once they were in it, so they had to slowly kind of try to get their way out of it. So blame Brian Fuller for all that. Birth defect, laughing my ass off. Agreed, the Tomcat was classier and had more machismo. Just saying the Eagle was technically superior. Put on my 2009 shirt. What? What do you mean, Jason? Tangerine Star 26. I'm so glad and more than a little relieved that Stranger Worlds was a vast improvement. Phew. Have you noticed how morale has improved with your live videos and viewers? So very nice. Yes, but I mean, we had some very positive people on for Picard as well. I mean, people will tune into what they want to watch. So, but yes, overall, it's a lot more positive online. So, but just look at the people. I actually hate this new show. It's so awful. Had one on one of the lives, my first reaction live the other night. Everything about the show is awful. This is new Trek. This is Kurtzman. Like, fuck, shut the fuck up. Now you're just fucking slinging around fucking catchphrases and buzzwords. You fucking jackass. Speaking of phasers, though, I'd like one of those season 1 ones. Did you see Sean Ferrick's interview with Drexler? He reckons all Trek is diverging timelines. Also, did Sean ask you on his podcast? Yes, I saw the interview with Drexler. Yes, I agree with Doug Drexler. He's actually talked to me about that way before that interview, about him thinking that it's a multiverse and divergent timeline. And did Sean ask you on his podcast? No, Sean did not ask us on his podcast, to my knowledge, anyway. Dan Ben, did you see the Roddenberry Archive the Cage video YouTube? Some good ship renditions. Yes, I did. It was awesome. Kit 10K, on having different opinions. I've always felt everyone is entitled to theirs, and while yours, you don't have to like or agree with it, but I feel if you want them to respect you, you need to respect theirs. Yes. Keeping Me Up podcast. Where does the Strange New Worlds Bridge rank in the bridges for you, if at all? Oh fuck, we'd have to do another top 10 bridges. Just of the Enterprise bridges, because you don't want to pull in Discovery and like fucking Voyager and all that shit in there. And for all of the Enterprise bridges, just real quick off the top of my head, it would probably be sitting around 5 or 6 for me, maybe out of 10, if there are actually 10. I think there are 10 enough bridges for that. So yeah, it's a good question. That'd be a good live maybe next week. Keeping Me Up podcast, maybe that'll be a live next week. Sean O'Sullivan, what collectible do you not have you would get if money was no object? Money was no object. There's a lot of collectibles I'd want. I really want the Bandai Voyager kit and the Bandai Enterprise E. Wouldn't say they were grail pieces, but a few years ago I would have said the South Bend Enterprise, but I acquired one not that long ago and did a video about it, so that's kind of a grail piece. That's a good question. I honestly don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. They do all tend to use the same buzzwords. Yes, they do. Wenlock, for me, the main thing about Strange New Worlds is that it has so much more of a sense of fun and joy about it. Disco and Picard tended to be very maudlin, even when things were going well. Yeah, I agree. Drew001, lovely, lovely garden, nice and bright, like the vibe from Strange New Worlds. Gutted it's not in the UK yet. Just be patient. I know you should have it 100%, but it is what it is. Birth defect 1186. I don't know if it's been talked about, but what is going on with Strange New Worlds uniforms? Do the different patterns indicate enlisted versus officers? It's kind of confusing. Hasn't been talked about, probably won't be explained. It's just accept it, everybody. Dan Ben, Terry Metalis on Twitter said something about DS9 in season 3 of Picard. I'm not sure if she just meant mentions or references and more. Rock Star South. I wonder how all these UK Trek channels are reviewing Strange New Worlds. Drew0001, Picard would be a dark garden, too many trees and too much shade, and Discovery would be a backyard with no grass, just brick, bleak. Who wears short shorts? Spock wears short shorts. Birth defect, and can we ever expect a new skirt uniform for men? I know it can be done right, lol, men need air too. I hope not. I can't really stand the scant. So, no. Strange New Worlds has got me watching Trek again. Really promising start. Awesome. Daniel, I will tell anyone who asks that they may not like disco as Star Trek, but if you enjoy sci-fi, you will enjoy it. I personally have really enjoyed it since I have separated the show from my expectations. Yeah, same here. I recently went back and watched season 1 of Discovery, and ignoring all the canon mistakes and visual mistakes, it's actually not that bad. I like a lot of the characters more as well in season 1. Tilly is better in season 1. Stamets is 100% better in season 1. Lorca is fucking awesome. So, yeah, the first season of Discovery has some stuff going for it, for sure. Thank you, Captain Corky. Tangerine Star 26. I have asked the wife to bring me back a bottle of peach royal just because you like it so much. It has to be good. Ooh, well, I hope you enjoy it. Yes. Tangerine Star, you're going to have to let me know what you think of it. It is amazing stuff. It is so good. You will fall in love. Dave Thompson. Sorry, Captain, I am being called elsewhere. May I be dismissed? Yes, dismissed. Sean O'Sullivan, I don't feel morally wrong torrenting a show they refuse to let me pay for. Sonic Fan 22, what are your thoughts on Justin Bieber? He's a fucking idiot. End of discussion. He went to school with my oldest daughter. They were in the same class. So, yeah, he's a fucking little ignorant bitch. Dan Ben, Paramount Plus is coming to the UK in June. I believe that their website first, and then it will be put on TV platform later. Tangerine Star 26, the Bandai Voyager is so expensive. I've been keeping an eye on a Japanese auction site, and I use NGs, sell a kidney or what? Yeah, they're about $750 generally. It's ridiculous. It's a nice model, but yeah. Olama Drab, I hope I'm saying that right. Uniform kits would look good, I bet. Sven Kempton, where is Kowalski? He was one day to another away. I don't know where he is, man. Sean O'Sullivan, there is such a thing as a tactical kilt used by militaries around the world, but primarily the Scottish Guard. Yes, kilts are cool. I'm fine with kilts. I mean, I'd wear a kilt. So, Daniel Milburn, by the way, Vapesia Rainbow Road is delicious if you like cereal flavors. Oh, Vapetesia Rainbow Road. Oh. For some reason that makes me think it's probably going to taste like Lucky Charms. Captain Corky, I'm curious if you had to guess, do you think that they will still end Pike's story with him in the chair or alter the timeline to allow him to avoid the accident? It's going to be a mix of both. He's going to still be in the accident, but he's not going to be as badly injured, so he doesn't need the chair. Maybe some like face cybernetics like Detmer has to kind of take care of some of the damage. But I think they're going to change it. I hope so. That would be kind of nice. That would cement the fact that it's a multiverse and that it's not the prime timeline. So. Sean O'Sullivan, when I said money, no object collectible, I meant like screen-used filming models or an entire bridge set. Oh, okay, fuck me. Well, if money's no object, then I want the Refit Enterprise, the one that Jeff Bezos currently owns. There's a lot of those. I don't know. I need to go through a book, an auction book, and see what I'd want, but. Tangerine Star 26. Have to do the dishes now. Still listening. Don't drop any. Don't break anything. Kit 10K. An idea for your next hangout could be called Cooking with the Captain, and you cook something on the grill while hanging out with everyone. That's a great idea. The grill's just right over there. Look, there's a pug behind me. But yeah, the grill is just right there. Ta-da. So that's a pretty good idea for a live, actually. Hey, Puggins. Sean, you might hate Bieber, but a small part of you maybe thinks if only my daughter and him got together. Like, she couldn't stand him. He was a complete asshole. Grant McGregor, I want to mention who wanted to know more about the archive. Oitoy has a more in-depth video, the future of rendering. I'm interested in the photo scan of the planet of the Titans Enterprise. Yes, Planet of the Titans stuff is cool. Rockstar South, disappointing to see the unisex TNG miniskirts didn't take off. Yeah, I disagree. I disagree. Birth defect, kilts are skirts. No? No. Well, I don't know. Yeah. But they're not skants. A scant and a kilt are not alike. So, I personally don't like the TOS skirts simply because they're so short. It's always panty to seat. But longer skirts are great. I have no problem with short skirts that are panty to seat. I have no issue with that. Sorry, it's just how I think. Drew says, I remember when DS9 was new, it was the darker, edgier Trek, and it stayed clear, afraid of the grittiness. I never saw, and I am afraid to say, never have. I suspect that it may now not seem so dark. Compared to everything else at the time and what came before that, it was dark, so yeah. Sven says, what art design do you prefer, John Eves design or Doug Drexler art design? John Eves, if I had to pick. Drew, when compared to new Trek like Discovery and Picard. Yes, well, yeah. DS9 might not be as dark as some of them. No. Olam says, I think the TNG miniskirts look good on just about no one. Yes, sir. I agree. Sean says, Pike's story ends well, canonically, when the Telosians give him his mobility back. True. James McGill, it's a lovely day to be outdoors in California. Looks like you're having the same kind of day I'm having. Yes, it's beautiful here today. Beautiful. Sean O'Sullivan, also, I love how I asked about charity sightings, or celebrity sightings. You didn't mention your connection to Justin Bieber. It's because he was a little fucking ignorant shit, and he was just a young little bastard at the time. I never met him. I just knew that after he got famous, so Selena, my oldest, was like, yeah, he was in my class. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes. Never really met him, so wouldn't call that a sighting. Olivia Julius, I think the scants would look nice on you. Well, you're wrong. Rockstar South, Captain Zap Brannigan says otherwise. Yeah, well, that's true. Kit 10K, glad you like my cooking with the captain idea. If you did that, I'd probably be cooking on mine at the same time. Nice. Richard Kennedy, a member for 28 months at the rank of commander, so thank you, Commander. Panty to seat for the win. Cheers to that. There's nothing wrong with that, my friend. Nothing wrong with that. Aaron Genther says, hey, Cap. Strange New Worlds is so good. I finally caught up. Glad to hear, man. Geraldine Karstensen throws in an amazing $20 super chat. Haven't had a super chat in a while, so thank you so much, Geraldine. Yeah, top 10 bridges would be awesome. Okay, I'll recommend it to Samuel. I'm sure we'll fire one of those out probably Monday or Tuesday. Sean O'Sullivan, Orville is back in 2 weeks. Are you doing reviews? Kit Stolen, amongst others, worked on both Picard and Orville. I'll be doing first reaction reviews and hangouts. We probably won't be doing full breakdown reviews with me and Samuel for each episode. We might do it in chunks, like the first 4 or 5 episodes, depending how it all plays out. Samuel and myself would like to do them, but we'll have to see how it's structured and what our timing is like with Strange New Worlds and stuff. So, but I will definitely be doing first reaction hangouts and discussions on them. Olam says it's hard to imagine why the Federation couldn't do better than the beep chair in the first place, because it was the 60s. Birth defects. LOL, I hate it. Every bit of dirt on seat goes straight to their butts. Gross. But it's future, like, underwear. It disinfects everything. So when they get up, it's actually a perfectly clean seat for the next person. Sean, so I went out and bought some Jack JD and cola, about to try it. You get one of the cans? Yeah, try it, man. It's good. So Sean, when you try it, let me know. I'll take my first sip with you. Drew says, good Lord, what is that can of? What is that a can of? Frightening. It's Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey and cola. It's awesome. Sven says, barbecue with the captain. Eric Martin throws in $10. Good to see Eric. Glad to see you enjoying the outdoors. Yes, you can come over now sometime and hang out in the back deck. Livy Julius, look up the screen used TNG scant on YouTube. The scant has a bottom to get, so it's not like a dress, but has what is called a half panty on bottom, basically like a bad wedgie the whole day. Drew 0001, I know you have good beer over there. To have that look scary. I may well be wrong, but I don't think so. You are wrong. So yeah, I'd switch it up between beer and I was gonna get one of the Jack Daniels, not Jack Daniels. I was gonna get one of the Crown Royal and colas, which come in a purple can, but they were sold out because they're very popular. So the Jack Daniels was right beside it. There was a few on the shelf. I'm like, whatever. I love cola and whiskey, so it's fine. Birth defect. In TNG, they talk about how animals are no longer owned for labor or food. Is there a chance Pike's horse is synthetic, or does that come later? It would come later, probably, but that TNG line is just a throwaway, like, oh yeah, that was one of Gene Roddenberry's fucking lines, I guarantee you. We don't own animals anymore. Yep. Really? Well, so you just fucking, what do you do then? What do you do? Just say, here, horse, pay me money, you can rent my backyard. You can leave whenever you want, but I don't own you. Bullshit. Fuck off, you don't own animals. That's just stupid. Does it have actual whiskey or just whiskey flavor and neutral spirits? Oh, it's actual Jack Daniels. Dan Ben, I searched YouTube recent live was top 10 Enterprise bridges 9 months ago. Yes, but we have a new bridge now, so we want to see where the Strange New World one fits. Plus, our opinions might have changed. Have you ever took a swig of Gentleman Jack? No. Tennessee whiskey? Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. That's funny. Turd Ferguson, Trekyards. So do you recall, I remember reading somewhere that the Connie used the warp drive even at sublight to enhance maneuverability, and Mr. Scott's guide said it was removed. I don't remember reading anything like that. That's interesting, but no, I don't remember that at all. It's worth looking into for sure. Sonic Fan 22, least favorite Marvel movie. Venom Let There Be Carnage? I haven't seen Morpheus yet. That'll probably be the one. Outside of those, I'm not the hugest fan of Captain America, the First Avenger. It's one of my least favorite, but yeah. What's the temp up there right now? I think it's 28 degrees Celsius right now. 28, 20. I think it was 29 earlier, but it's cooled off now because the sun's on the other side of the house. So, Sean O'Sullivan, why have we only seen the Picard maneuver twice? Surely they could be doing that constantly. It's only applicable in certain situations. Rockstar South, so Spot was synthetic. No, fuck off with the animals being synthetic. That's all bullshit. Just stop. People still fucking own animals. That was just Gene Roddenberry going, it's utopia. Trust me, everything is... Humans don't do that anymore. We don't have personal conflicts with each other either. No one on the bridge can have a personal conflict with someone else because this is the future. And humans are awesome. It's like, no, fuck. Dude, he created Star Trek. He did a good thing. You don't understand human behavior. TNG only got good when Gene Roddenberry basically was out of the picture and was taken over by Rick Berman. So, sorry, Gene. It's just stupid. Oh, my animal's synthetic because we don't own animals. I don't even know what else to say about that. That's just stupid. It's just stupid. And not using animals for food, maybe I might buy it. Because, yeah, we're on the verge of creating, like, created meat. So you don't really have to have, like, chicken farms that are cruel or whatever. Fine, whatever. If it looks like a chicken breast, tastes like a chicken's breast, I'll eat it. It's fine. But there's always going to be people that still butcher real animals. So, what? Sven says I drink rum and cola all the time. Wenlock, also any equestrian will tell you it's as much a partnership as it is owner-ownee. Yes, absolutely. Dan Ben, a suggestion for a live video on Star Trek concept art. We've already done a lot of concept art videos, so, but a live video talking about some might be fine. I don't know. Let's have to see how we can structure it. Eric Martin, I'm having an ocean spray, cran, lemonade, and vodka on ice. People watching on the porch. Nice. Birth defect, Crown Royal is evil, too tasty, gets me in trouble. Tim McCaffrey, well, I don't have to pay for them, but I have ownership. Olam, oh, if it's real whiskey and cola, what could be wrong? Exactly, it's really good. You get it from the liquor, the LCBO, the Liquor Control Board of Ontario, the LCBO store. So it's a perfect mixed amount for the amount of cola, you know? So it tastes really good. Arvor, Pike's horse wouldn't really be for labor or food, but for leisure. Yes. Dan Ben, will Trekyards do a live or just a recorded video when the Prodigy video game trailer drops later this month? Probably both, Dan. Drew, I wish we'd seen more of the hologram personalities on the ship in Picard. I enjoyed them and fear they were not used well and wouldn't be seen again. Shame. Yeah, I agree with you there, 100%. Cisco's dad, sorry. Turd Ferguson, so in the 23rd century, bacon doesn't exist? That's not utopia, that's hell. Agreed. Well, I don't consider my kitty cat to be property, but the law kind of does. Well, yeah, exactly. Tim McCaffrey, yeah, it's scary. We want Rick Berman back. Sean, Gene was sidelined for most of the films too. When Maurice Hurley left, was when things got better. Dan Ben, in the TNG Wounded, Chief O'Brien mentioned his mom cooked with real and touched real meat. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Least favorite DC movie. Probably Aquaman. It's very showy and flashy, and I have it in 3D, but it's very... I don't know. It's a good question. They all kind of have their issues. I don't know. I can't answer that. Sorry. Rockstar South. So it was probably Gene Roddenberry's idea of the future. There was no need for swear words. Yes. James McGill. Any chance of a new Trekyards reviews on fan-made starships? Yes, there's a bunch in the works right now, but dude, we got new Star Trek on. There's a lot of new content we are working on behind the scenes, but it's going to be pushed out when there's no new Trek on, so it can be kind of focused on instead of, look, new Trek, this little thing, new Trek, and then that doesn't get any views. So don't worry. Yes, there's at least 5 Trekyards originals in different stages of production at this moment. You'll be seeing more of that stuff for sure. Patrick says, make me adore George Carlin's words even more. Okay. Sonic fan, heck, we also need to remember that animals eat other animals as well. Not in the future. No, all animals are so much nicer to each other. You have no idea. Wolves, they fucking jump on the back of deer and they like run their claws lightly down the deer's back so the deer can have a nice relaxing like and then run away. Because it's the future and everything is better in the future. We've adapted, we've evolved. We don't have fucking squabbles with each other anymore. No. Fuck off. It'll never be like that, dude. Sean, Chief O'Brien's mother handled and cooked meat, and Chateau Picard didn't have a replicator, but they were eating a roast. It's uncommon, but people eat meat still. Hell yeah. Dan Ben, I'm just seeing a lot of new Star Trek concept art on social media sites. Gotcha. Birth defect, LOL, I was only bringing up the Roddenberry connection. I don't think owning animals for food or leisure is evil. I eat raw steak and fake meat. I'm just not for abusing animals. I think, yeah, I agree with you there, but... Eric Martin, I love a roast in the slow cooker with gravy. Hell yeah. Birth defect, and I don't think riding horses is abuse. Of course it's not. Defiant says riding horses gives them exercise. Yes. And an emotional connection to the rider. Drew says, not Trek, thinking about your JD. I remember in Japan, there were vending machines in the street that sold huge bottles of whiskey. Had one outside my apartment. Dangerous. That's cool, actually, though. Tim McCaffrey, just watched 8 seconds of the new Red Letter Media review of Picard Season 2, Episode 10. Not looking like thumbs up. Trek reviewer, Strange New Worlds is a lot better than I thought it would be. Dan says, I like the first 10 episodes of Prodigy I saw on Nickelodeon this year. Good. Chris Stanley, so when does World War III happen in Star Trek Picard? Same time, 2054 or 2052. I think it's 2054 or something like that. I don't know. Who cares? Olam, wild packs of snuggle wolves. Yeah. Dan Ben, humans still have arguments in Trek. I know. But Gene Roddenberry, one of his statements at the beginning of TNG was there's going to be no interpersonal conflict between the main crew. Sonic says, did you say F off or something? Yes, I did. Why? I say it a lot, especially on these lives. If the discussion warrants it, you'll get one. Tangerine Star, even with Pike's eventual destined injuries, he does eventually find happiness and love with Vina. Will they care about that, or perhaps create a parallel timeline when they change his destiny? I don't know. That's a very good question. It all ends up good in the end regardless, I guess. Eric Martin throws in $5 and says, you look thirsty. I do. Thank you, actually. Olam. Real animals are like family members to me. Owning is just how the law and commerce see it. Yep. Huggins, I don't really own you. You just stick around because you would die if you left. She couldn't fend for herself. Geraldine says, Gosling Black Seal, 151 Bermuda rum. That's the stuff. Sonic Fan says, nah, it's okay, dude. Thank you. Usually these lives that I do just on my own. The Hangout ones are late night. So, yeah, I mean, if you get me ranting and you say something, or somebody says something stupid, I'll swear. It's just how it is. So. Turd Ferguson, on the 28th this month, that's my birthday. 28th of May. I will remember those who gave their all for me to cook up many different cuts of a cow. I'm pretty sure the cow did not survive the procedure. Yes, I'll probably be partaking of steak or something myself the 28th day of this month on my birthday. And I'll probably have seen Top Gun by like 3 times by then. even though it comes out officially on the 27th. I'm seeing it first on the 26th, and I'll probably see it a few more times in the theater. So, yeah. But yeah. Here's to steak. Cheers. Sean says, wish you had a graphic rigged up so anytime you get into some type of rant alarm graphic pops up on the corner. I mean, if I was filming from my computer and I was using OBS, I could, but this is so much easier, and I can't do any graphics or anything on the YouTube app, but it's always crystal clear. I don't get every 5 seconds, your signal's weak, you're kind of choppy. It's like, yeah, well, look, our internet in the house it's an older style. Eventually we're gonna be getting it fiber in the next year or two, which would be great. But everybody's like, it doesn't sound right. You're choppy. It's slow. It's like, there's nothing I can do about it, guys. I'm doing what I can do. And then I go back and watch it to see what they were complaining about, and nothing. It's crystal fucking clear on the playback, and I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? So I just get so frustrated. And all these lives that I do where nothing goes wrong and the signal's crystal clear and fucking perfect, nobody says a goddamn thing about how crystal clear and perfect your live streams are all the time. But the second anything goes wrong, we can't, it's choppy. It cut out for me. It's like, nothing I can do about it. Sorry. Every time I live stream from my computer, there's been problems. People complain. So I just stopped doing it. I have OBS set up. I have a bunch of different graphics. I do way more effective graphics and things. You know, Samuel does really cool ones during our lives. He streams those ones from his end. That's cool. I've got really good ones too, more like the captain's version of what it should be. And you guys never see them because I don't stream from my computer because everybody complains. So it is what it is. Matt Boardman, oh yeah. Get 10K. Another good thing about being outside is your kid isn't as loud for you, or is he? Well, his window's right up there and it's open a crack, but he's being fine. Birth defect. Memorial Day is on the 28th up there. The hell? Well, we don't have Memorial Day. We have the May 2-4 weekend is what it's called. So, Olam says, I wouldn't put it past the Earth and the Federation to use another word than owning too, especially because they don't really buy with money or something anyway. Turd Ferguson, Trekyards, if I miss your birthday on the 28th, happy birthday and make it a ribeye. Ooh. Scott Starsouth. How would you feel if there was a multiverse crossover with Star Trek and Babylon 5 or Battlestar Galactica? I would fucking hate it. That's a stupid fucking idea. Please never do that. We don't need fucking crossovers of sci-fi franchises. For the love of Christ, don't do it. That's just dumb. I would be pissed off. That's how I would feel. You get them in fan films all the time. Look, there's a rift. Oh no. Look, there's Star Wars ships coming through into our Star Trek JJ universe. Oh no. Oh look, another rift. Babylon 5 ships have arrived. It's like, okay, if you like ships, which we do, you see them come out, cool, whatever. Don't make a fucking story out of it, first of all. Just have them fight. But no, it's stupid. It makes no fucking sense. Please don't ever do it. For the love of God. That's how I feel about that. Raymond Lee to star in Quantum Leap reboot. Don't care. Sonic Fan 22, you hurt my feelings, man. Sorry, Sonic Fan, didn't mean to hurt your feelings. How did I hurt your feelings? Sean O'Sullivan, what will you do when Strange New Worlds finishes up in a few weeks? We are due for a gap. Will you go back to old reviews? Yeah, we'll probably do some, we'll continue our TNG reviews. I think we're in season 5. We'll continue those. We'll do top 10s, more top 10 lives during the week. Any new news about trailers for like Strange New Worlds, or not Strange New Worlds, Lower Decks or Prodigy or whatever, we'll talk about those. Back and release those some of those Trekyards originals and stuff as well on Saturdays. Maybe we can get back into some more scripted episodes talking about famous ships. So we'll see. Don't know yet. Also want to take a bit of a summer break. We haven't had a break in a while. Usually we'd get a couple months of busy and then like a couple months of break, which isn't really a break for us because we still do lives, but it would be nice to have a summer holiday for maybe a month. I don't know. We'll see. Kid 10 Gay had to violate the Temper Prime directive, but I just got back from seeing Top Gun 2, and spoiler alert, it will be epic. Kev Horsley, hey, live stream is crystal clear right now. It's perfect. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Yeah, I actually took it off the Wi-Fi and switched it to the LTE network. So if there is an issue with the Wi-Fi, you guys would never notice because it's linked perfectly. So thank you. I appreciate the compliment. That is awesome. Nice crystal clear picture, good quality sound. It's amazing. Thank you. Your signal seems to be choppy at the moment. Hey, Drew. I got 2 words for you, and it ain't happy birthday. Paul N. Touch grass. What does that mean? I don't want to go touch the grass. The stream looks perfect, by the way. Thanks, Turd. I appreciate that. Matt Boardman says, hey, I think your stream looks fantastic. Thanks, Matt. That's very much appreciated. You're amazing. Birth defect. Blue rare steak with shrimp, maybe a side of baked potato. Wash it down with good wine. Blue rare, no. Medium rare for me. Not a huge fan of shrimp, plus Sylvia's allergic, so I don't usually eat it. And baked potato, no, I prefer loaded mashed potatoes instead. Wash it down with a good wine, yeah, red wine, yeah, for sure. Sean O'Sullivan, technology is amazing, though imagine 30 years ago you explained you could host effectively a TV using personal equipment from a box the size of a pack of cards. No one would believe you. Eric Martin, $5. Cap, you look crystal clear, smooth, and marvelous. Thank you, Eric. Paul N. So maybe the problem is your computer. Too much running on the RAM and video card. No, it's not. Had all that checked out by some people that know computers, and the computer's fine. Because it doesn't matter whether it's from my laptop, my desktop, Sylvia's laptop, it's always the same fucking complaints. So, no, it's not my computer. But thank you very much for thinking it might be my computer. That's the other thing. Everybody and their uncle tries to help me out with the technical things online during the live. Try this, try that, look at this, do this, rip this out, fucking do this. It's like, no, I'm talking to you guys. I'm not gonna be doing all this shit no. So, but thank you, but no. It just gets very frustrating for me, because I'm not a techie kind of guy like that. So, but I've had people come in and look at the computer, everything's fine. Shouldn't be any issues. James McGill, $5. Good job on covering 5 new Star Trek shows. Didn't see that coming, did you? No, we didn't. We started this 7 years ago when there was no new Trek on the horizon. We prided ourselves. We said this for the first 2 years of our show. We are the only weekly new Star Trek content available. We were talking about ships. We were talking about a whole bunch of cool stuff back in the day. There weren't many YouTubers talking about Star Trek. We had weekly shows, 1 a week at least, sometimes 3, 4 a week. Live shows, not necessarily live shows, just edited shows. We didn't have lives back then. And not like lives like our lives. We didn't do live videos, that's what I meant. So yeah, we were the only weekly Star Trek content for years. And then guess what? Discovery was announced. Then guess what? 15 million, it seems like, YouTube Star Trek channels popped up. Well, this week on Trek Culture, and this week on fucking Overloaded, and this week on you fuck off. Yeah, so we're kind of the granddaddies of it, and yeah, we have the lowest subscription counts because we don't take one side or the other, and we don't badmouth everything. So fuck the arg. James McGill, $5. Good job on I just read that one. Did I drink? I think I did. Trek Central wasn't around back then. And if they were, I wasn't aware of them, but they weren't doing weekly content, I'm pretty sure. The Trek reviewer said, earlier today I heard that in Star Trek First Contact, Picard was originally supposed to be down on Earth while Riker was on the ship. Yeah, I heard that too. Sean O'Sullivan, what do people do on Canada Day? have a campfire, sit around and drink with their friends, go and watch fireworks. Same fucking thing you guys do. What, do you think we fucking sit in a pool of fucking maple syrup in our living rooms jerking off on each other? Like, no, we do the same thing you do. Why would we do anything different? It's the same fucking... The Trek reviewer. Cochrane was supposed to get Hart to the point where Picard was going to fly the Phoenix, but Patrick Stewart had it changed because he wanted the Borg storyline. Yes, well, good for him. That's awesome. Aaron Genther, I like your, but here is how it is way of doing these lives. Thank you, I appreciate that. Peter Lukaku throws in a $5 super chat with message retracted. So I don't know what you had said there, but cheers to you anyway, friend. Dan Ben, sci-fi crossovers are in comic books. Yeah, I prefer that. I would read those. I just don't want to see them. I don't want them. Paul N, I am going to say it. The Hammer character is lame. Wrong. I'm going to say it. You're absolutely fucking wrong. He's going to be an amazing character, so... Sorry that you're wrong. Sean O'Sullivan, doesn't YouTube punish your channel for taking breaks? Yes, if you don't have regular release times, regular release dates, yes, they do kind of punish you. However, we do so many lives that nobody gets notified of our lives because we haven't taken enough time between lives. So if we had lives every like 4 days regularly, you guys would all get notifications. But consider we do sometimes one a day, YouTube doesn't want to keep alerting and notifying people every day in their inbox and annoying them, which you guys can deactivate if you want anyway. About the lives, so they don't even send out live notifications. YouTube's fucked, so it is what it is. Sonic Fan says, how about a crossover between Star Wars and Guardians of the Galaxy? That's a hard pass. Paul N, also Spawn Noonien Singh needs to check her attitude at the door and not be shitty with everyone. The captain should have shut her down for treating people that way. Rockstar South. A fact I heard, the next Fast and Furious will be set in space. Don't care, honestly. Drew says, stream does look perfect and the garden is lovely, dark and chuckling it down here, and my grass needs cutting. And mine does too, actually. Chris Stanley, so when does life form get used to help? So when does life form get used to help save the planet from Picard? Is that after World War III or before? Very good question. Probably both. Urs says, hey, Captain, almost missed you live. Well, good. Glad you could make it. Birth defect, allergic to shrimp? That is so upsetting. Life isn't fair. Well, she's allergic to shellfish. So, yeah. I don't mind shrimp every once in a while, but I'm not the biggest fan of seafood in general. So, it's not really a big deal. Peter Lukaku, sorry, my super chat made no sense. Wanted to say happy Sunday, and if you ended up picking up a telescope for you and the Admiral yet? No, why do we need a telescope? It's the first time hearing about a telescope. No, I haven't. Sven says, like the Hangout, ETH, the captain? Like the Hangouts with the captain, is what you're trying to say? I don't know. Kit 10K. When there's no new Trek to review, you could always do Star Trek What Ifs you've been wanting to do. Also, I've never had any problems with clarity with your lives. That's because you weren't around when I was streaming from my computer. I would stream a game or something, like Starfleet Command Volume 2, and I really wanted to do that because I still want to stream all that shit and have gameplay with me in the little corner, like playing the game. And people are like, it's slow, it's choppy, I can't hear you, yeah. Shut the fuck up. And I go back and watch it, and it's crystal fucking clear. I don't understand what people are complaining about, but whatever. Dan Ben, even James Bond did one film in space. That's true. Sean O'Sullivan, have you tried hotspotting your phone and using that as your Wi-Fi? Yes. I've tried everything, dude. You need to relax. My main computer's in the basement, so when you do that, you get problems with the LTE network sometimes, or the signal getting through the ductwork of the fucking house. Like, whatever. I give up. I just don't care anymore. I'm just going to use this. I can't put any graphics up. Whatever. Who cares? This is what you get. So, get it when I get a new computer, when we get fiber internet put in here in a year or two, then hell yeah, then I'll start doing it from the other computer probably. But as of right now, no, I'm not going to bother. I'm not even going to fucking try. Paul N, just saying going back to Sean's for a second. I don't know if you guys noticed, but on the lives with Samuel where he's hosting it, every now and then my face will freeze or Samuel just stop talking completely and be like, sorry about Stuart's internet, guys. I'm not going to say anything until he comes back. Hello? Hello? And I can hear him perfectly fine. I can see him crystal clear on my screen on Skype. Nothing ever changed on my end. But my signal's bad on his end. That's definitely my fucking internet. So, yeah, it fucking irritates me. And having to repeat myself when I'm saying something and all of a sudden, you froze there, Stuart. We can't hear you. It's like, oh, for fuck's sakes. So anyway, it's a big problem, but I'm dealing with it best I can, so. Colin says, just saying the Windows 11 fucked my laptop and made it super slow. There was so much bullshit running in the background. The RAM was max with nothing running. Yeah. Professionals have had me do my fucking task manager and everything's fine. So, no. Rockstar Cell, sorry Cap, your streams get choppy. Maybe you need to recalibrate your warp field. Tangerine Star 26. Regarding Star Trek's utopian perspective, World War II was still a very fresh memory, plus many of the creatives served in World War II or the military in the 50s. I can appreciate their hope or desire for humanity to improve. Yes, I get it, but it just didn't make sense. Well, technically, only New Trek was the fan series, but that is true. Trekyards was the only regular show. Well, technically, only New Trek was the fan series. Yeah, but they weren't weekly. Yeah, there were a few fan series here and there that released an episode occasionally. There was no weekly Star Trek on. We were the only weekly Star Trek channel, so don't argue with me saying that. Well, technically, you weren't the only Star Trek on. That's true, but as I said, we were the only weekly Star Trek content. Fight me. We've had one show a week for 7 years. Show me anyone else who's done that. Trekyards is the pioneer of YouTube Trek and will always be my favorite YouTube channel when it comes to Trek. Yeah, we ran into Starfleet Boy, Tex Trek, and another Jesse Gender, and somebody else, another YouTuber when I was in Chicago, and they were all like, you guys are like the grandfathers, you set the standard as how the show could be or should be, you set up the formula, you guys are like the granddaddies. And I'm like, yeah, and look at our fucking sub count. Our subscriber count doesn't. But anyway, I appreciated hearing that from these guys who, but yeah. Great CGI behind you. Thank you, Mike. Matt Boardman, man, a tub of maple syrup sounds like it could be fun. Well, I have a tub here. It's a hot tub, but it's full of water. Eric Martin, $5. World isn't the least bit fair, Cap. That's why they invented alcohol. Fair enough. Drew, you are indeed the original, the best, all great Trek talk and nicely spirited. And the Canuck UK thing with Samuel makes it great. Nothing mean-spirited here like so many other channels. Thank you. And plus, the age difference. I'm 47, going to be 48 at the end of May. Samuel's like 26. So we have different perspectives looking at Trek from two different eras. So yeah, thank you. Dan Ben, I looked at Trek Central Channel. It says since 2019. There you go. Fart Muffin, Hemmer can reroute power, don't you know? That means he's a genius. Ha! Dan Ben, do you actually like maple syrup? Yes? Who the fuck doesn't like maple syrup? Actually, Sylvia's not a big fan of maple syrup. But I get maple flavored shots in my coffee when they have it available at Tim Hortons. I love maple syrup, man. The maple donuts at Tim Hortons are amazing. Yes, I like maple syrup. Yeah, YouTube isn't what it used to be because they deleted all my videos. I don't think I got hacked, but they could have been a reason too. Chadrick Glossop. I love this non-censored live. I'm sure it's already demonetized. No, that's what super chats are for. Plus, no, we don't say it enough, nor do we use it in any kind of, I don't know, we've never had a problem with demonetization for swearing. So, Tangerine Star 26. Thank God Trekyards doesn't badmouth clickbait negative BS. TR's intelligent, fair, and community-driven approach has kept me here all these years. Awesome. BJ Vincent, $5. Just put a helmet on your head and spout conspiracy theories about Star Trek and other franchises. That's the trick to increase subscribers. All new Trek is bad, okay? I heard a rumor that Kathleen Kennedy actually died in a car accident 4 years ago, but Disney's been covering it up. They use a CGI puppet on a stick. That's actually just a green screen for all her live appearances, don't you know? I've heard rumors that that's true. I have people on the inside. Also, I heard too that from somebody on the inside, that Kurtzman. Yeah, Kurtzman's gonna be fired tomorrow. Don't say anything. You don't want to ruin it for him. You don't want him to get a heads up and get to the building and run away. We want that prick to get fired. I got somebody on the inside who says that he's going to be fired tomorrow. And then all new Trek that they've made from Discovery on is going to be erased. They're going to delete it from all the archives, all the memory banks, everything. Every TV station it's been sent to, every fucking computer that's downloaded it. They created a virus called the Kurtzman Killer. And it's going to go into every PC, everything. Anything that's new Star Trek, doesn't matter whether it's Strange New Worlds, Picard, Discovery, anything since 2009, it's going to fucking delete it all. And we're going to start from scratch, and it's going to be like, okay, so we have all the original stuff, TOS, TNG, Voyager, DS9, and you know what? Then we're going to just start from there. They're going to do it right. They have somebody hired already that's going to be fucking awesome, you know. Word is, it's Mike McMahon. Yeah, he's going to... I think they might leave Lower Decks alone, even though it's new Trek. I think they're going to delete Alex Kurtzman's name from every episode. Yeah, they're going to do that. Whew. It's going to be like executive producer. It's going to be fuzzed out. Yeah. We know. We got inside people. Fuck all new Trek. Now somebody's going to clip that. And it's going to be taken out of context. There you go. So hopefully that was good for you, BJ Vincent. Winter is coming back in my area next week. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. You must be in the Australias or the New Zealands. Sean O'Sullivan, I believe it's not common over there, but for steak, for me, it's always peppered sauce. Basically get gravy, mix in milk or cream and add pepper. So good. Yeah, I sometimes get pepper stuff on the steak, but Drew says, naked in a tub with maple syrup. I've painted quite a picture of fear because I have considered this live stream. James McGill, only way a Star Wars crossover with Star Trek works for me. Star Trek comes across a derelict Star Wars vessel, scans the latest trajectory, shows the derelict exists a long time ago in glass, far, far away. There you go. Sean O'Sullivan, can you not go away and still do lives while away? Yes, I can. What's your point? The fact is I don't fucking want to. I don't want to always be like, oh, I have to do a live today. And what I mean by taking a break too is we'll still do constant lives because this is our regular income. We still need to do lives and get super chats to actually get money to live. Because our edited content doesn't get enough ad revenue on it to warrant any kind of amount from YouTube. So that's why we do the lives. That's why we rely on super chats. That's why we ask for super chats. Because we want to be able to live. So even on our time off, we'll still be doing lives, but we'll just be less and we'll take a little bit more of a break. And Samuel doesn't have to worry about editing stuff in the background, you know, stuff like that. So, Fart Muffin, I used to like Mecca, but she went off the rails and screams about everything, and you have to believe a certain way. Foley is fair with his opinions, doesn't need to act a certain way for subs. Oh, let me get my riding crop and my tits out. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. If I was a female and had cleavage, it'd be all over the place in my thumbnails. I would use that to my fullest advantage. But I don't think anybody wants to see my man tits, so. Steve Russell, I have a new addiction. Just bought a first 2 XL ships from Eagle Mouse. Need more, gonna be broke. Which ones did you get, Steve? Some of them are really good, some of them are okay. Birth defect, bathing in maple syrup sounds okay, but it depends on who's involved in the group jerk fest. Shame when you were ripping out the basement, you didn't run an Ethernet cable down there while walls were ripped open. Doesn't matter, even when the fucking thing is hardwired. Dude, I've had it hardwired. It's the connection into the fucking house from the street. Stop trying to solve my fucking technical problems. We've tried everything. We've tried everything over the years. So, no. Your live stream is good in my opinion. Even them gameplay and that you did was good. I was able to hear you, and most folks that I know that do their lives don't have all the graphics on their computer. Yeah. Well, Sean, there's still a hard drop to a cable or 2 through the floor ceiling. Doesn't matter. I don't care about my fucking computer problems. I want to stop talking about them. Tim McCaffrey, are we maple syrup bathing shaming now? No, we're not. Get 10K. You're able to deal with your technical problems better than me. When my computer screws up, I tend to want to throw it out the window, but since that wouldn't fix it, I don't. Trek reviewer, just south of you in New York State, the average gas price is $4.71 a gallon. Damn. Chris Stanley, hi Captain. Thanks for answering my questions today. Have you watched the channel? Oh, have been watching the channel for a long time, but this is the first time I've been able to interact with you on a live. It's amazing. Thank you. Thank you for joining me, Chris. I love talking to all you guys. I try to read all the comments during the live. That's why I get way behind in the chat, because I want to include you guys. I want to know you guys. Sean, is there ever a time you border hopped to buy something you couldn't get or could get cheaper? Yes, we do it all the time. We go to Port Stanley and buy like fucking spray cheese in a can and shit that we can't buy here because it's illegal, because we don't want to kill ourselves with trans fats and MSGs like you guys do. But they're so good. And yeah, we declare that stuff when we come back across the border, and they usually don't care. We're like, we got $150 in groceries. They're like, yeah, okay, bye. They don't care. Thoughts on the live action Spawn movie? I thought it was pretty great, actually. Some of the effects were a little janky, but that was good. Text Trek, I'm watching Cap. Great seeing you in Chicago. Stephen Fathry. Tim McCaffrey, just gotta go Fandom Menace for like 6 months. Oh, just kidding. Trekyards is my favorite YouTube channel when it comes to everything Trek. Awesome, thank you, we appreciate that. Olam, here's a sub then. Thought I was. That's the problem. A lot of people subscribe to the channel, and then YouTube unsubscribes people. There was one day, we dropped 6,000 subscribers in a day because YouTube did a purge. And so our numbers went, we were doing really well. And never really recovered from that. We've been slowly like it. So fuck YouTube. Even though you guys don't have the highest subscriber count, which is bullshit, you don't. Trekyards is the standard that all our YouTuber Trek channels are measured, in my opinion, in my mind. Yeah, well, that's not true, but thank you, Kit. Why don't you do a watch show? Don't know what you mean. Dan Ben, I have heard of YouTube going around and deleting old videos from people's channels. Never been an issue here, so. Sean, do you get demographic info on your videos? Is it all men in their 30s? Yes. Yeah, like 90% of our viewership is like men aged 24 to 45 or something like that. Like 3% viewers are women. And then the different age groups. It's just, yeah. James McGill, never ever had problems with Trekyards on visual clarity. Did have some issues with audio, but then again, I'm deaf. Rockstar South, love these streams and straightforward, honest opinions by Captain Foley. Get the real stuff, Sean. I mostly only want pancakes, but it's worthwhile. Oh yes, new maple syrup, yes. Sean says, who is the idiot in the weird mask who keeps saying everything is canceled? That guy's an idiot. That's Doomcock. Panic Pecker, whatever you want to call him. Kit 10K, is there any other YouTube channels, Trek channels you'd like to do a joint live with? If you can think of any, that's cool, I'm just curious. No, I mean, we've done stuff with Space Stock when they had less subscribers than us. crossover with them, and they fucking blew up into 300 million subscribers, and we're still sitting down here under 100,000. But whatever, it is what it is. Yeah, we've done. I don't know. I can't think of anybody offhand. We've had Sean Ferrick from Trek Culture on and stuff like that. So, yeah. Captain Goes Crazy. I like it. Foley had a crush on Dr. Miranda Jones. Yes. Let's see. I have heard from inside people Stuart Foley will be Kurtzman's successor. Yeah. You're supposed to keep that secret, though. Sorry if this is too personal, so feel free not to answer, but is Trekyards your full-time job? Yes, it is now. Dan Ben, will you watch any new Disney Plus live-action Star Wars shown in the future, even if it's connected to animated? Yes, I'll watch everything new Star Wars. A stupid fucking question. Yes. Yes. Eric Martin, burgers or sausages on the grill with cold beverages are my favorite this time of year. Yes, I agree. Wenlock, people really get too angry with the crew having conflicts thing. The only time I ever found it annoying is the occasions where they decide in the middle of a fight is the best time to sort it out. Sean O'Sullivan, €2. Have a super chat, it makes you go. Thank you. And guys, that's the only reason we ask for super chats all the time and have minimums for our lives generally. Where we're like, we need another $30 to get to our minimum because that's what we need to survive. You don't get much from Google ad revenue. And yeah, that's why we do these, and that's why we ask for super chats. So, Kit 10K, I have an inside connection that says that someone is building a T-800 Terminator. It looks like Arnold, and they intend to send it back in time to eliminate Kurtzman. Yeah, I can do this shit too. So his Steve's XL Eagle Mosses were the Enterprise E, awesome one, and the Disco Enterprise, also a really good one. I would suggest getting the Katinga, the XL Katinga. And the XL Vulcan Warp Sled or the Vulcan Shuttle from the motion picture. Those are both phenomenal models. Sean says, sorry Cap, who would have thought Star Trek nerds might be into techie things? BJ Vincent, that was marvelous. Cap, that was actually how many of them are starting to sound. Eric Martin, $5. I like your streams, I like your attitude, and I have no interest in your tech issues. Aw, Eric. It means a lot to me. Tangerine Star 26, £2. Drink, and how's the Admiral? We miss her. The Admiral is fantastic. Yeah, she's just having a nap right now. Like I said, that's why I'm doing live, but yeah, she's great. She just works a lot, and then when she's off, she doesn't really want to be, because she does training for large companies, so she's always got like new recruits coming in that she's doing video with. So she doesn't always want to be on screen. So I want to have her join me for one of these lives again sometime, or just do where her and I do a gameplay or something. But it's just hard to wrangle the time and to get her in, the mood to want to do that. So, but don't worry, she's still around, and she's very lovely and beautiful, and I love her so much. And she's awesome, and she's doing really well. So thank you for asking. Sonic Fan says, thoughts on the Angry Video Nerd and the Irate Gamer. Angry Video Game Nerd, I watch all of his stuff. Irate Gamer, I've never seen a goddamn thing. Turd Ferguson. So wait, Cheese Whiz is illegal in Canada? What the fuck? We still have Cheese Whiz, but they've changed it because they took all the trans fats and shit out of it. So now it tastes disgusting. I used to love Cheese Whiz. Now, with the shit that we have in our Cheese Whiz, I don't even buy it anymore because it just doesn't taste like Cheese Whiz. It's gross. And yes, the Kraft spray cheese, I fucking love that stuff. We don't have it. They don't sell that here. If that's what you're meaning by Cheese Whiz. Dan Ben, I've never had spray cheese. Then you're missing out, man. Birth defect. Thanks for mentioning that. I just noticed I wasn't subscribed. See what I mean? People subscribe, they think they're subscribed for years, then they check and they've been unsubscribed and they don't know for how long. Always make sure your subscribe button isn't red. If it's red, you're not subscribed. So please check every time. Perhaps Canada hates false advertising. Cheese in a can has no don't care. It's fucking awesome. Aaron, I have my personal and work account subscribed to Trekyards. Thank you. Sean says, could you consider streaming across multiple platforms, Twitch and Facebook, etc.? No. I am in Manitoba, not Australia. Oh, okay. Love maple syrup. Sonic fan, why is YouTube deleting old videos? Don't know. First time hearing about it. Chris says, Trekyards is brilliant. Are you planning to come to the UK for any conventions? The last walk around you did was brilliant in the US. No real plans to come to the UK anytime soon, but I hope to do it so within a year or so. Birth defect. If I was on the border, I'd cross for ketchup chips. Fuck, those are good. Yes, and all dressed chips are also very good. Trekyards is quality content and is quality content and not quantity programming. Oh, thank you. Some people say we do too many videos. We do too many videos. And look at this one. Look at this one. They talked about the new phaser. They talked about the new phaser for 26 minutes. It was on screen for a minute, and they talked about it for 26 minutes. Yeah, because that's what we do. We compare it to the old one. We have a discussion. We don't just say, hey, look, there's a new phaser. Awesome, eh? Moving on. That's the Trekyards formula. We talk about it. We compare it. We show you why it fits, why it doesn't fit. Whatever. People are stupid. Fart Muffin. Once upon a time, Doomcock was funny, especially his rant about Burnham teaching Spock how to stand to pee, but all those guys went off the rails and doubled down. I can't stand him anymore. Yep, pretty much. Sean was a good guest host. He's a lot of fun when he's unscripted. Joseph F. I saw the new Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Great show. Yes. Kit 10K, you still look thirsty. Just PayPal G20 to you. Oh, thank you. Dan Ben. I guess the Vulcan warp sled is the first ship we see separate. Yeah, I would say so. Sean says, would you go back to being a private dick if you don't hit your minimums? No, it was not a fun job. Sonic fan, which is better, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, or King of Fighters? Mortal Kombat. Steve Russell, does YouTube take half the money when someone becomes a member? No. YouTube takes 30% off the top of any super chat, of any channel membership. They take 30%. So you super chat me $100, I get 70 of it. And then I have to split that in half to give half to Samuel. So think about that for a minute. Super chat $1, we get 70 cents. We each get 35 cents when you super chat $1. Fuck me, that's depressing. But it is what it is. I came to check out your booth at Star Trek Mission Chicago so now I'm taking a look at the live stream. Most enjoyable. I didn't have a booth. At Mission Chicago. I was there, but I didn't have a booth. John O'Sullivan, there's a luncheon sausage we used to get called red lead. Very popular where I'm from. The EU banned the food coloring and now it's called pink lead. I have not seen Doctor Strange yet, no. Rebel Poet. Peter Lukaku, $10. Hey, it's been a while since that live, but I have mentioned a telescope where you were out in the yard with the wife doing a live. She said she really wanted one. What was that, like fucking 2 years ago? That was a long time ago. James Kurt, what is the best way to support you? By clicking the join button down there and picking a monthly amount, because that shows YouTube analytics that people want to be part of the channel. They care enough to subscribe to it. So yes, they take 30% of it, but whatever. Clicking that and also super chatting during the lives. $5, $10 here and there. It all helps out, it all adds up. That's the best way to support us. Another way is to head on over to Patreon. Patreon takes a little bit less. Yeah, I don't know. There's just super chatting. Because YouTube benefits from super chats as well. So if a live stream gets a lot of super chats, they're more likely to, promote the channel more. So that's why we try for these things. We try to get the likes up. 70 likes right now, 76 likes with 70 people here. If we can hit 100 likes, that'd be awesome. The more likes and interactions that people are showing to the channel, the better it is for the channel because they promote it more. They do things like that. So, yeah. Reliant 1864. I've seen the new Spider-Man film. Awesome. Sean says, what was the name of the guy? I couldn't find him. Star Trek kid. Starfleet boy. Eric Martin, I hope to see you sometime soon, Cap, but I'm working a lot and crashing at night before your lives. That's okay, man. Tangerine Star, spray cheese. I'd see a doctor if I were you. Cy Trek says, I get that nonsense on my channel. You talked for 20 minutes, but could have said it in 5 because I'm discussing it. Can't please everyone. Yeah, we don't do the quick cuts between every fucking thing we say. I fucking hate that shit. It's a discussion. Rockstar South. Whoa, you were a private dick? Yeah, I was a private investigator for 9 years. Captain Corky, breaking news. Ferengi smugglers caught with trans fat near Canada border. Sorry, couldn't help it. That's funny. What is the best of virtue? Just talked about that. Daniel CEO, sorry for the mistake, but I did see you at Chicago. LOL. Yes, you did. Probably. Precious. There's a neighbor dog. Darth Thor. Strange New Worlds is doing what I think Star Trek has mostly missed, which is single stories with character series arc. Yes. Episodic storytelling in Star Trek. It works. Who'd have thunk it? Oh, that's right. Everyone. James Kirk throws in $14 Canadian super chats. Thank you so much. When they take the 30% off of that, we're getting close to the right amount. Thank you, sir. Birth defect. Speaking of not caring about spoilers, I wasn't interested in Doctor Strange till I read the spoilers. Some people peel the cat a different stroke. What? Sean O'Sullivan, but you get to keep most of the PayPal, right? Yes, but PayPal goes into a separate account. PayPal is for our tech, like buying new cameras, new computers, and going on trips, going to conventions, doing meetups, stuff like that. It's a separate account. That's not our daily living account. So yes, PayPal doesn't take as much off, but it's a tricky situation because we have that set up separately as, like, you know, for tech and equipment and trips and conventions and shit we need to do that we don't want to pay for out of pocket when it comes to that time. So all the PayPal stuff goes in there, and then YouTube, ad revenue, super chats, Patreon, that's all our monthly income that we live on. So Chris Stanley, what was your favorite part of Mission Chicago? We'll also buy you multiple JD when you come to the UK for a convention. Favorite part of Mission Chicago? Actually, honestly, being able to visit my buddy Joe Torres, because he lives in Chicago. And I got to visit with him for a few days because I was staying with him. So that was about it. As for the convention itself, nothing really. As far as conventions go, it was kind of lackluster, I gotta say. So my favorite part of it was maybe seeing the Strange New Worlds display and or the Picard skulls, because I love the Picard skulls from the second episode of season 2. Sean O'Sullivan, most channels go big on subscribers for having viral videos. Unfortunately, the videos you do won't get over 100K views talking about the clasp on a phaser. Yeah, that's true. Eric Martin, so our fellow Canadians and northern U.S. friends going to watch the lunar eclipse tonight and the blood moon? That's tonight? I didn't even know about it. I mean, I'll have to pay attention then. Kit 10K, if you were a PI, then I could have you help me with my detective story with Star Trek books, which I have no time to write in lately. Sidetrack, Picard, 3 episodes of story over 10. You know what would be boring? I'm shocked. Boat. I personally feel like Star Trek can work serialized. The problem with Picard isn't the format, it's just really stupid. Would love a world where the Strange New Worlds and the serialized shows that good. But, yeah, Prodigy's doing a great job of serialized storytelling. It can be done very well. But when you have a story that's thin enough on premise that 3 episodes at the most, or maybe 4, would be amazing for it, and you stretch it into 10, you're gonna have some shit episodes. Discovery Season 4 did it, and so did Picard Season 2. Turd Ferguson, how much does the OnlyCans page bring? I wish we had an OnlyFans page. And during these lives, like, I don't know, it's just hanging out. But that's why I do I'll drink with every super chat, or if you super chat $25, I'll have a shot. Sure, I'm like fucking wrecking the rest of my day sometimes, but if we need a boost in money, it's a good way for people to be like, oh, I'll give him a shot, and then he'll get all silly and goofy, and because I'm entertaining when I'm drunk. Samuel, maybe not so much, but you know. Sean, there's a new Star Trek channel called The Vault. They do reviews of TNG episodes. Great to go through these episodic episodes one by one and relive them. My memory is getting hazy in 90s Trek. Well, we do those too, the TNG, just Star Trek reviews. Have you tried Twitch too? I have no knowledge, but I think you can stream there at the same time. Yeah, we have a Twitch account, but we'll never use it because Twitch is stupid. I don't understand how it works. Subscribers and gifts and shit. It's fucking stupid. I don't understand it. I don't want to understand it. I don't care. Yes, I know I can stream across Facebook and fucking Twitch as well, but problem is if I stream live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time, if somebody's on Facebook, they're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to switch over to YouTube to watch him. That way I can send him a super chat. They're going to watch just to not send a super chat because they're watching on Facebook. So, no. Dan Ben, I thought YouTube didn't like people stream the same video on Twitch at the same time. I don't fucking know. Sean O'Sullivan, was PI work just Googling stuff, or was it following people around and finding cheating spouses? It was following people around. I started out doing family law, then I moved on to insurance fraud, and then did a little bit of industrial, like espionage type shit. So did quite a few things over the course of my years, but yeah. It's following people around. It later very much became Googling things every now and then, but overall there's a lot more involved than that. I got attacked with a baseball bat once. There's a whole bunch of shit that happened. It's long stories, but it's not worth it for fucking 5 minutes of excitement in a day where you're sitting in a car for fucking 7 hours. 5 minutes of excitement, which equals about 2 hours of paperwork, maybe having to go to court to fucking, it's not worth it. It's not a fun job, so you don't get to carry a gun. It's not like this. It's not like I grew up watching Magnum PI. I didn't get to carry a gun. I didn't get a fucking red Ferrari. It was just like boring, sitting in a car doing nothing, and lots of paperwork, and then probably sometimes having to go to court to testify for things. It's bullshit. So I wouldn't even recommend it. Cool, the moon thing is today. If the weather's good, might be an interesting idea to do a live with the moon being all weird and shit. Ooh, maybe. Might do one later tonight, actually. Might have a fire, actually. Might start a campfire and do one of the campfire hangouts. Kit 10K, if you ever, for whatever reason, come to New England here in the U.S., let me know and I'll gladly cover your food bill by taking you out each day. Oh, thanks, Kit. Turd Ferguson, what are your theories on how Brent Spiner will be rolled into Picard Season 3? Oh my god. So many. He could be lore. They could reinstitute B4 and have him be that. It could be part of some kind of computer program where it's his voice. I don't know. There's lots of different ways. Sidetrack. Picard Season 2 was still better than the end of Picard Season 1. Stupid ships with bits missing, tentacles through a hole in space, and Picard was an android. I'd rather hit myself in the balls than watch Picard Season 1 again. Chris Stanley, 10 pounds. Thank you so much. Voyager is my favorite Star Trek, but what are you expecting from 709 that didn't happen in Picard? Nothing. I don't see they can't take the character anywhere else, in my opinion, unless they make her a mom or something. But Dan Ben, Star Wars: The Clone Wars show did story and arc. Sometimes they were too long. Yes. Doing multiple arcs across, that's fine, but mix it up. Don't have one story that's 10 episodes. Have 3 stories that are short across 10 episodes. You can weave between them. I do campus security just because we carried police radios and used Long Island police codes. PI work must be well paid at least. Yes, it did pay well. Do a campfire. It's not even Canada today. Dan, Ben, have you seen the episode where Fraser, where the dad is on a stakeout in the van at night and take a photo of some guy? No, I haven't seen that. Favorite and least favorite president? Oh my God, I can't even answer that. I don't know all your presidents. I could probably say who my least favorite president was, but I'm not going to. Anyway, that's it. We're over 2 hours now. I think Sylvia's probably going to get up soon. I just wanted to come and hang out with you guys and say thank you for all you guys do. You guys are awesome. I hate to do it. We're $30 away from a really good number for a live. So if anybody wants to throw in like a 15, and another person throw in a 10 and a 5 would be awesome. If you don't want to, that's cool as well. But you know, I've kind of explained how this works for us. So if you're able to, that would be awesome. If not, that's fine as well. So yeah, and I think I will do a live later tonight. I'll probably light up the fire and do one of the backyard fire hangouts with the captain. Depends how. Oh, thank you, Kit. That's amazing. You just saved my bacon. Awesome. All right, Kit just made my day. All right, cool. So yeah, I think we'll probably do a live later tonight if I feel like it. I might feel like not doing one, but overall, it's beautiful weather. I haven't had a fire yet this year. It's right there. It's ready to go. So we'll see how it goes, and tune in for that if you're able to, because I'd really appreciate seeing you guys back again. But thank you for all you do. You guys are awesome. And until next time, I'm Captain Foley. Those are the pugs. Well, the pug and the chihuahua. The dumbasses of the family. Ooh, Sidetrack threw in £4.50. Thank you so much. Amazing, amazing. Everybody go subscribe to Sidetrack. I haven't seen the name before, but I will go check it out. Hopefully you have some cool videos. But yeah, go subscribe to Sidetrack. Sidetrack, that'd be awesome. And Kit just sent 40 instead to PayPal. That's awesome. That really helps out. So 100%, you are awesome. Every one of you. So thank you. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until then, I'm Captain Foley. Those are the dogs. And this is my backyard, which might have a fire later. Maybe I'll have a, maybe I'll light a fire, and then I'll stream from the hot tub. You won't see me. I'll have it focused on the fire, but I'll be in the hot tub. Will I be wearing clothes? Who knows? But it could be a hot tub fire stream. Scary. I know. Anyway, bye guys. Oh.